Hey guys, it's HelpingHans here, bringing you my 5th video log. What is a video log? Basically, I do these every so often, just as a personal kind of recap of, what's going on in my life, where the channel's heading, this, that, and the other. And it's been a while since we've done one, and I thought it's time for a new one. And I've got some things to share with you guys and some updates about the channel. So let's get into it. So, what's new with my Twitch channel? So lately, if you guys have been noticing, I've been putting out way more content than I normally do. I've been putting out videos not just for Company Heroes 2, things like Desperados 3, Red Alert, and more. And even with my normal Company Heroes 2 content, I've been spicing up a bit with things like KOTOR racing videos, Puma Hunt video, which was quite interesting and new that I thought we could do, and also meme videos as well. I'm gonna try and it's been difficult trying to find an editor over the last few weeks, months. I've been looking around, posting job adverts here and there, and it has been hard. And however, I think with Starco, who we're trying out as our latest editor, he's just made the Company of Meme video 2. It was only 2 minutes long, but I think he did a really good job, and it was a lot better than his previous editor's work. And if he keeps the content up, that kind of level, but as long as it increases it to maybe 5 minutes, I think we'll stick with Starco, and we'll have hopefully a fruitful relationship there. So the next thing I'd like to talk to you guys about is Ground. What is Ground? If you've been following me on Twitter or my Facebook page, again, if you want to do that, links in the description. But I announced on those social media outlets that I am now an ambassador for Ground. Now, what is Ground? This is it. It's a website and a Discord. As you can see, this is Ground here, and this is their website. And the idea behind Ground is you guys, streamers communities get involved. They get free game keys, and they test the games out for these indie developers and then give feedback. It's a win-win. You guys get to play out games. You haven't got to spend any money for games. You also, when you give feedback, you get points which you can redeem for certain swag, things like that, is what I've been told. And you also be supporting me because as I'm ambassador of Ground, I get paid for getting you guys on the website. And the big thing here, chat, is it's about improving accessibility for games. So, what is the number one thing when you bought a game? What have you been really annoyed about? If you want to help improve that, and fix that, this is the kind of thing that you want to get involved in. So, for instance, if you were colorblind. Color blindness is maybe an afterthought for a lot of developers. This website encourages you to give that feedback early, so these game developers can put that in. Once a game's already shipped, game developers don't want to go back and have to re-edit and re-add all these things in. They want to do it while they're making the game. Another thing is like for people who are short-sighted, you might want big text in the game, and not many game developers really consider increasing the size of text in the game. And also for myself, like a streamer, if the UI is too overcomplicated, and I've got I might not have a spare space to put my webcam up because it's going to be covering an important element of the UI. So that's also a big aspect of possibly game development that devs need to look at, is how accessible is their game when it comes to streamers. So that's Ground. If you guys want to sign up, I'll post a link in the description. And please do. You'll be supporting me, and you're also going to help, work on and try out some really cool games. One game that the guys are going to be bringing up soon is Neuro Slices, which is an RTS game. Let me show you guys here. And it's a strategy game. We streamed it a couple of years ago on the channel on Twitch, and I know the developers personally. I'm really looking forward to seeing this game. It's kind of like a futuristic, like kind of cyberpunk vibe, but kind of strategy game. It's like, just trust me, it's going to be good, and we're going to be able to test this out and give feedback on a game, and it'll be hopefully in the next month or so. So that's really cool. Right, let's talk about the state of the channel. Right, the state of my Twitch channel and YouTube. How are we getting on? So the last few months or so, if I switch over to my analytics real quick, you can see that we've done quite well lately. We've been really busy putting up new content. Last month we had about 1,000 new subscribers. This month we're less than half that, but I think that's it's to be expected, considering that we're putting out content for probably a game that came out in 2013, obviously Company Heroes 2. So maybe we shouldn't be expecting to skyrocket in viewership and in subscribers when we're trying to keep making content for an old game, because not many people are still playing Company Heroes 2, to be honest. But so to even grow, I think is pretty good at the moment. I don't know what you guys think. If you guys think maybe Hands, you're talking out your ass there, feel free to tell me in the comments section. Say, oh, Hands, like, you could be getting way more subscribers if you did this then please let me know. If I'm missing something out here, please let me know. I'm trying my best, putting out a variety of content. I know you guys are saying you want the boot camp videos, the British boot camp and the OKW boot camp, because I've done one for the Soviets, Austere, and USA, and I haven't done any more for the other factions at the moment. The reason why I haven't done that is because I've just lost my my enthusiasm or my passion for when making that kind of learning material content for Company Heroes 2. I'm kind of just want to have some fun at the moment. That's why I'm kind of posting meme videos, some different types of content, like with the racing, like with the Puma Hunt, because it's different, it's fresh, it's nice, it's new. It makes it more fun. If you play, you play the game for as long as I have, the Company Heroes franchise, you go a bit crazy. So I don't personally feel like wanting to make those bootcamp videos just yet. I know I need to do them, so I know they get a lot of, I get loads of new subscribers when I make those videos. So I need to look at it like that. Maybe I should just do it. But the thing is, like I say, I gotta be passionate about making the video, because I don't want to make the Code 2 British Bootcamp video and it to be shit because my heart's not in it, basically, right? I want to be able to put good content out, and if my heart's not in it, then it's not going to be good. So there's that. So but I'm hopefully I'll get in the zone to make that video at some point. That is on my to-do list, both a British Bootcamp video and an OKW Bootcamp video, along with also the Commander videos as well. I kind of I think they weren't so difficult to make. I think I could make maybe 1 or 2 of them every month, and I think it'll keep a lot of people happy. Just like a whole in-depth look at an individual commander, like I did with the Airborne Commander not too long ago, the Grand Offensive Commander, that kind of thing. So there's that. What else? And also, yeah. So some other content, guys, I've been making. Let me just show you again on my my video settings here, real quick. For instance, a Desperados 3 video I brought out the other day. Well, that's the wrong one. So Desperados 3 video. So from new content, I'm actually losing subscribers when I'm trying to bring out new content. I don't know. This is just a full mission playthrough without any really editing it. So maybe that's why. But I'm also feeling that people just you guys are here just purely for kind of Company Heroes content, and any other content you guys are not a massive fan of. So yeah, I may cut down on making content like Desperados 3 and maybe Red Alert, because you guys are not seeing. Because you look, here's Red. Compare the differences here. Red Alert, Desperados, 700 views, 600. Then you got Company Heroes video, 5,000 views, 4,000, 5,000, 3,000. You can see the massive mad difference there. So yeah, I'm not really. I want to make new video content for other games, but like if it's going to be hurting my YouTube channel, then maybe it's not a good idea, because at least I want to, even if those videos were just breaking even, I wasn't gaining any subscribers, I'll probably keep making them. But because I'm actually losing subscribers because I'm making those videos, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't. What does the future of my channel look like? So September, what's happening in September? Because that's the big month for me, because Iron Harvest is being released then, and the build up to, because it's July, it'll be August, and obviously September is the month afterwards. So I think in the next month or so, building up to September, I'm probably going to be playing a bit more Iron Harvest content because I've got access to the beta or whatever still. So, and I think this week I'm going to be, the date right now is the 20th of July 2020, and next week I'm going to try and put out some more Iron Harvest content. I'm going to be playing the Rustfiat, because I've not checked out the Rustfiat faction yet, so I'm going to play them and see how they get on. So that could be new content for the channel, my first impressions, first look kind of thing. But yeah, I want to put more and more content leading up. I might start doing 1v1s and 2v2s in Iron Harvest, trying to play a bit maybe competitively and see how it gets on. Because when Iron Harvest launches in September, I will probably focus on completing the campaigns first, and then I'll switch over to multiplayer. I really hope Iron Harvest does well, guys. Dawn of War 3, we all thought Dawn of War 3 was going to do really well a couple of years ago, and it absolutely tanked. And I was I was honestly devastated by that, because I thought it would be the next big game for me to increase my viewership, and we'd get fairly popular. But unfortunately, it wasn't. So maybe Iron Harvest might be it. But again, I've been I haven't played Iron Harvest too much, but it feels a bit janky and slow. Like, it doesn't feel, I guess I've got to play more of it, but I feel like the units just don't feel really act kind of natural the way they shoot. Like, they don't, like in Company Heroes, as soon as an infantry squad or a tank sees an enemy, they instantly open fire. Whereas in Iron Harvest, they like run right next to each other, don't shoot each other, and then they have to wait until they get in cover, and then they start firing. It doesn't feel natural to me. Maybe that's because I'm just my mind's so ingrained in the Company Heroes way that I can't really appreciate a new game when it comes out. Like, you know, it is similar to Company Heroes, but you know, half of me wishes that maybe I hadn't played Company Heroes to come in Iron Harvest with a fresh mindset to see what it's like. So I feel like, yeah, it's really hard to get out of that mindset. But I really hope Iron Harvest does well. I mean, I know the developers. I've been working with the developers for a while now, and yeah, I really hope it does really well because it's their first biggest title, like their AAA kind of title. Iron Harvest. The developers, King Art Games, they've worked on other games before, but this, you know, this is their biggest one that they've ever worked on. So I wish them the best, and I'll try and help them as much as I can do, give them the balance and feedback. I mean, the mechs look awesome. I have to say, like the unit quotes, the way the mechs move is cool. The only thing I do worry about is the fact with Iron Harvest. Again, like it might be too slow. Everything will feel a lot slower compared to something like Company Heroes because the way the mechs are, they are just a slow-moving behemoths most of the time, and I'm feeling that might not allow for fluid and dynamic gameplay potentially. But again, I haven't really played any multiplayer, so I can't really comment on that. But that's just my interpretation, my first impression of what the game will be like because I've played, you know, a bit of the game so far. Yeah, that's Iron Harvest. What else are we going to play, guys? We're going to play Men of War Assault Squad 2. You guys have been asking for ages now for me to play that. So I'm thinking maybe once a week I'm going to launch that game and then try and complete one of the campaigns. Probably start with the Japanese. Why? Because you never play as a Japanese. I mean, Company Heroes 2, you're always playing as the Germans or the Americans, allies, or Americans, Brits, or Soviets. And, you know, playing as Japanese would be a nice breath of fresh air. So I think we'll start with them, see how it gets on. But yeah, I think we're going to play that maybe once a week on stream. Hopefully see how it does. I know you guys want to see some of that. Also, FPS game, Hell Let Loose. That game apparently is very similar to Foxhole, but it's kind of like a first-person version of Foxhole. Yeah, obviously it's set in World War II, Hell Let Loose. So yeah, probably give that a go. Maybe next week, week after next, something like that. Oh, and on the subject of Foxhole, actually, they're having a big update in early August, which adding loads of new vehicles to the game. Like literally, probably double or even triple the amount of vehicles they currently had in the game. They're going crazy with the amount of vehicles, and I'm super excited to play for that update. And they're going to be changing the fuel as well. So, because remember, if you guys watched me for Foxhole, the fuel issue, you know, petrol and diesel used to be a big issue, and now they're letting every vehicle run on diesel. But but they can also run on petrol, which increases their efficiency kind of thing, which makes it so much easier. Because you used to have always run out of petrol whenever you're driving tanks, and you'd hardly ever use tanks because they would always be so. Because petrol was so scarce and stuff. So I'm glad they've done that change, and there's a couple other good changes coming that way. So Foxhole, really looking forward to the changes in Foxhole. Yeah, so I guess my goals. What do I see myself? Where do I see myself going, chat? Well, ideally, I'd like to hit 30k subs by the end of the year. If I can have 30,000 subs on YouTube, I think we've done a good job. Because, like, before the last few months, we've been gaining maybe 50 subs per month. Not even that. And and now that I'm gaining like 1,000, almost 500 new subs every month, I think we might be able to do it. Just better. I mean, we're on 22k at the moment almost, so I think 8,000 subs by the end of the year. It's a bit of a stretch. 6 months to do it, less than 6 months. Got to do over 1,000 subs a day. I mean, 1,000 subs a month. I mean, who knows? We might be able to make it. If we almost buy 30k subs, I'll be happy. But yeah, that's the goal. Trying to reach 30k subs would be the ideal thing to do. What else for the channel? Twitch channel. Yeah, I want to grow on Twitch as well. Like, we've been streaming, lately we've been streaming Code 2 again. We have 100 to 200 good current viewers, which is okay. A lot of people want me to play 1v1s because of the Master League. And in relation to the Master League chat, obviously I want to do well for you guys and put on a good show, but again, I don't feel like my heart's super in it, I just want to have fun and meme around at the moment playing Company Heroes 2. I don't want to take it too seriously because I've been taking it seriously for years. And I kind of feel like, I mean, the first Master League thing, I didn't do very well at all. I didn't even get into the second day. So and I've not really been practicing 1v1s lately, so I did practice for a couple of days, but there was one day I just lost nearly all my games against people I would normally wreck, and I just lost all my motivation that day. I was like, dude, fuck this. I'm not, like, I want to play this game to have fun. I don't want to be stressed. And you'd be like, well, Hans, it's your job. You're supposed to play company heroes too. You know, it's for our sake. Yeah, it is, but again, at the end of the day, like, I choose to do this as a job, you know? I don't have to. You know, if I could make it work and do meme content and fun, you know, content that I enjoy, I'm gonna have a lot more fun. That's gonna show in my work, and then you guys are probably gonna appreciate it more than if if I'm forced to do 1v1 content that I'm not really into. You know, that's not to say that I won't ever do 1v1 content again. I will do. It's just like, you know, your heart's got to be in it. I mean, I hope you guys can appreciate it. I mean, you guys have probably all played game. You loved it, but then you got bored of it. But, you know, you guys don't have it as a job, right? You just, you know, most of you guys just play video games because, you know, it's a hobby. But, well, actually, one other thing. Beat Saber. I still like doing Beat Saber chat. We do that occasionally, maybe once every fortnight or maybe once a week on stream. Beat Saber late in the evening. I think it's good. I don't get many viewers doing it, which sucks. But I have it's a good exercise for me. I have a lot of fun. But what I do want to do is improve my Beat Saber streams by trying to set up mixed reality. So right now behind me, we have a green screen, right? Now, some people have done it so it looks like they're in... just Google mixed reality. I mean, I could just show you guys one second. All right, so here's the first little video I've just watched. So this video here. So you can see here, mixed reality. You've got this... You've got yourself here, and it looks like you're actually physically hitting the boxes, right? Which looks a lot better than when I just do it with my webcam in a tiny little corner and I'm just swinging it in the air. So this is what I want to achieve, is doing Beat Saber like that on stream, and I've been meaning to set it up like this for ages now. I've just not done it. I might try and set up today. Today's Monday, my day off, and I've already got a little backlog of videos to put live, so I haven't got to really make any YouTube videos today, apart from this one I thought to make. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and set that mixed reality up because I think it looks really cool, and I have a lot of fun doing it, so I want to set it up. And also, other VR game guys that I want to finish off and complete is the new Heart that Half-Life came out. Alex, we only started playing. We only got like a couple of hours into it, and I still really enjoyed it. I want to keep playing it. I've just been busy playing other games, you know. The last few weeks, there's been just constant tournaments. We've had the 2v2 tournament. We then had the Master League. There was a 44 tournament. Oh yeah, we won the 44 tournament, by the way, guys. That's another thing I want to talk about. I'm really excited. We won a tournament. Obviously, it's not as amazing as like winning a 1v1 or 2v2 because you've got 3 other people that are really helping you out, helping you to secure that win. But it's still pretty cool to win a tournament. It's been a while, you know, it's been a long time since we won anything. So, really happy that I won the tournament with Kimbo, Scotch and Agano. Definitely the 44 Dream Team, and we put on a good show on that Friday, on that Saturday a couple of weekends ago. And if you guys have missed that content, I put it, you know, live on YouTube for you guys to check out those matches, so you could to go check those out. Anyway, but yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little video log of me just rambling on. I'm probably going to edit this video too much because it's just a, you know, more of a ramble, me talking about life and stuff and the way way my channel's going. So, yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, if it's your first time watching the stream and you're watching this video, well, you picked a weird video to watch for your first one, but, you know, generally watch the trailer. And then, you know, like I say, these are the video logs that we do every kind of so often. They originally planned every month, but then, you know, there's nothing actually much happens after, you know. I'd rather do them every 6 months, I think, is what I'm going to plan to do them at the moment. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the stream, this is not a stream. If you did enjoy the YouTube video, please do subscribe, and also put a comment in the chat and say, Hans, you know, I'd like to see you do this on your content. You need to improve this on your content. You're missing a what's the phrase? You're missing a trick. You're missing a trick here with a certain thing you're not doing. So maybe, yeah, if you got any guys kind of advice, please let me know. Yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video log or my next YouTube video.